Okay, you got me. I said I'd do a YouTube video every single week, and then this happened. The good news is I'm back. I've had time to reflect on what was working really well and what was a big ask. By the end of this video, you'll have 4 strategies to snap out of overwhelm to be way more productive. Hi, I'm Caria Watt, the creator of the CARIACARES show and a digital strategist with nearly 2 decades of experience in marketing and communications.
Gosh, I sound old.
It's my mission to help you achieve and exceed your marketing goals through a tailored digital strategy for your business to help you turn more browsers into customers. For the best digital and social media tips and to rank higher on Google search, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. And you can follow me on social media at Caria Watt for some good vibes. It's free. Having some time out got me thinking about overwhelm and how it is one of the most indulgent emotions that doesn't serve anyone well. It pretends to have a purpose, but it has no purpose. It also pretends to be caused by the amount of things that are going on in our lives. Overwhelm is never ever caused by what is going on in your life, but it is caused by the way you think. While I could say my life was hectic with work and podcasts, interviews, castings, auditions, filming and building an online course, and these things were actually happening in my life where I was working 7 days a week. I could say those things cause me to feel overwhelmed, but that wouldn't exactly be true, because what causes overwhelm is the way we think about it. However, having some respite or being heavily in the thought of overwhelm can be really good for the soul on many levels, because you take time out. Here are my 4 strategies to help you beat overwhelm. Strategy number 1, get some sleep. You know that thing that most entrepreneurs don't do much of is sleep more than say 4 to 6 hours per night. Sleep deprivation can make you age, it can give you grey hairs and make you a little crazy mofo. And if you're anything like me, I can sometimes go into manic mode of creating so much content in a short period of time and not sleeping and then crashing out for 10 to 12 hours and waking up thinking, what the fudge have I done? Don't get me wrong, the content ideas are really good, but it's the delivery which is absolutely so don't sweat the small stuff. But you still can't help feeling overwhelmed and compare yourself to everyone else and wonder how you can do it better. Strategy number 2, stop comparing yourself to others. Stop doing that, looking at perfecting it. That's the second mistake to overwhelm, comparing yourself to somebody else or to everyone else. Wondering how you can make your content better is a great thing, but don't compare yourself to other people, especially who've already made it. Take a look at the podcast Hong Kong Confidential. Now, I was comparing my podcast to Jules's, but it isn't realistic because she's been publishing a podcast every week for several years. And my podcast started, then unfortunately I had an operation and spent a good part of a year working on my health and well-being and recovery. The list of excuses could run on, but I'll stop whinging here, right? Remember, every successful person started somewhere, and the road is almost never an easy one. Some start in the garage of their parents' house, even at 30 years of age. When I first started my business after splitting up with my partner, I was couch surfing to begin with. Now this brings me to strategy number 3, focus on your health and well-being. Creating too much content may take its toll on your health and relationships. This is where you can be assured that your audience and social friends do understand when health issues are prevalent. They are human. They know you're human as well. Well, I hope they do. And they also understand that sometimes you need to reset, revive, and survive the daily grind. Focus on being well. Work on the 4 legs of the table. And what I mean by this is your family, your friendships, your health and work. In my world, I've been working on family and friendships over the past year, as well as getting back into healthy practices, such as eating more live foods. And when I talk about live foods, they're things that are once grown like lettuce, tomatoes, spinach, carrots, etc. Now I can go into foods, but I think I'll wait to interview a chef or a health expert in a new section which I'm adding to this YouTube channel, which are monthly interviews with thought leaders and experts. And the fourth and final strategy of beating overwhelm is you've got to play the long game. The short fix is not going to cut it. With producing a podcast or YouTube video, you need to be publishing every single week for at least 12 months before you can see results in your analytics and even monetize from it. Unless you're the Kardashian with a huge social media following, or you do something crazy or weird that gets you overnight success. My point is, take it easy on yourself. Realize that things take time, and as the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. So to recap the 4 strategies of overwhelm: number 1, take time out and get some sleep. Number 2, stop comparing yourself with others. Just be on your aim game. Number 3, focus on your health and well-being. You can easily break things into small incremental steps. Strategy number 4, play the long game and concentrate on one task at a time to see results that build over the long term. Now remember that overwhelm is just a thought, and you can change your mindset with these simple words: I can do this. Want to post like a social media pro? Join the waitlist. So what decisions make you feel overwhelmed? Reach out in the comments below and let's support each other with some practical solutions. Next week I'll be interviewing one of the co-founders of the Ozcast network, Andy Martin, who talks about working at Nova, how to start podcasting and building a community on social media. Now remember to hit the like button and share this with a friend who could use a helping hand in their business. Why? Because Caria cares about women helping women and men who could use that helping hand. See you in the next video. Until next time, peace.